Welcome back to Rasmusar TV. I'm going to show you beautiful Iranian arms and armor from Persian arms and armor collection of different Ukrainian museums. Followers of my work and also my fans know that I have been invited multiple times by University of Kyiv and Center of Historical Research and also Ministry of Defense to different conferences in Kiev on historical arms and armor and to hold speeches on classification and analysis of Iranian arms and armor. During these multiple visits, many times I was in Ukraine. I visited different museums during these conferences, be it in East Ukraine, North Ukraine, or West Ukraine, and I'm going to show Persian arms and armor collections, which some of them which are held in these museums. Let me start with the Persian arms and armor collection of the National Museum of History of Ukraine, Kyiv, Ukraine. As you can see here, we can see two beautiful khanjar, Persian khanjar, daggers here. As you can see, the one on the left, which is this one, has a handle made of steel, most probably patterned crucible steel, and definitely the blade is made of patterned crucible steel, as we say in Persian, pulad gohardar. And in the middle of it, both of them have a raised midrib, which is a hallmark for Persian khanjars. Iranian khanjars, Persian khanjars, are held in a downward grasp or grip, reverse grip as some people call it, where the tip of the blade, the curve of the blade, inner curve of the blade faces your arm. Why? In contrast to the way our Indonesian colleagues and fighters hold karambit. Why? Because khanjar is meant to deliver devastating thrusts and very powerful thrusts, at least against people who were wearing a gambeson, or also a combination of gambeson and mail armor. As you can see, the blade, this one has a reinforced edges and this one not. This one has a handle made of walrus ivory. Let me just go to this one. You see that the handle is made of patterned crucible steel and it has Ya Mannan, Ya Hannan. These are the attributes of God. And interestingly here, it is the inscription of the prayer of Nade Ali, praise of Hazrat Ali, Nade Uliyan Masar al-Ajayib. Call Ali the revealer of miracles. And here, Ya Mannan, Ya Hannan, O compassionate, these are attributes of God. Interestingly, on the handle, also on the blade, on the 40 of the blade, this is a gilding. Gilding means that first they gild the surface of the handle, the steel or the blade here, and then they just carve out or wipe off the gilding so they can write. This is one of the methods of writing on Persian blades and handles. The scabbard shape is made of chiseled or engraved silver in floral design. The other one has a handle which is made of walrus ivory, shir mahi, as back then they called it. Today they call it goraz mahi in Persian. Why shir mahi? Why walrus ivory? The reason of choosing a walrus ivory was that walrus ivory sticks to the hand when you are sweaty. So, and especially the middle of the palm was always left naked, so it was a contact of the skin to the handle. Another one in this beautiful collection of arms and armory museum is a Persian khanjar. As you can see, it is also dated, Tarikh Shahr Rajab al-Saneh, so it's just dated. And as you can see, the whole walrus ivory handle on this blade is the walrus ivory handle on this blade is chiseled and shows two noble, a man and a woman. Interestingly, as you can see that the man is wearing a European style hat. It is not a surprise because during the Qajar period, also in the Safavid started, but in the Qajar period, it reached its peak where Iranian artists tried to integrate European elements into the Iranian art. In Persian, we call it Farangi Sazi. The technical translation of Farangi Sazi is Europeanizing. As you can see it here, there is also Persian poem or inscriptions written on this blade. Very, very beautiful, as you can see it here. And also both of them are um, these aristocrats are placed in a floral design, as you can see it here. Let us just then move and see what we can do more about that. And the next, and then the scabbard. The scabbard is also made of wood and covered with leather, and it has a steel shape, as you can see it here. And it has a steel shape. Interestingly, as well, to see that the theme of a man and a woman, sometimes with children, is a common topic engraved on Persian arms and armor. The next one here is also a Persian khanjar made of walrus ivory, the handle, and the blade is again from Pulad Gohardar. Both of these blades have a central midrib, as you can see it here. Here, as I mentioned that, this is a woman and not the two children, as you can see it here. This is a Persian poem, right? خنجر به کف در کف شاهنشاه ملک برهان. So the dagger is Persian poem is in the hand, in the palm of the hand of the king, right? And on top of it, as you can see, there is a firuze stone, and as you can see it here, right? This is, as I said, has a blue stone, firuze, which is turquoise in English, is on top. It's a very big one. And as you can see, this is a live turquoise, is still greenish and hasn't turned blue. We come up back to here. I forgot to mention that. I just said that it is Tarikh Shahr Rajab Saneh 1296, which is in Hijra. It is 1296 Rajab, the month of Rajab. So the month of Rajab in 1296 is July 1879. This is within the reign of Nasiruddin Shah Qajar. And as I mentioned, this one with the Persian poems, on the top of it, this is a turquoise stone. We go to another one. Please take a look at this one. We have seen a similar one here, right? But this is not the same. Here, as you can see, it has inscriptions of Nade Ali prayer. But this one, in the same style of handle made of patterned crucible steel, but it has a chiseled handle in floral design, and part of it is overlaid. Talakubiye mukarrar is gold overlaid. And the 40 is also gold overlaid. You see that. And the scabbard is also made of patterned crucible steel and it's chiseled. Very beautiful. Again, look at this. These are in the same style as far as the material is concerned, but they are of different types of decorations. A very exceptional piece here is this one. This is khanjar, and this khanjar has a beautiful, one of the most beautiful handles I've ever seen. Beautifully carved, is made of walrus ivory, shir mahi, and you can see there is a pigeon, a bird, pigeon, sat in a beautiful floral design. Look at the intricate carving. On top of it, it's written from the Quran in Arabic, Nasru minallahi wa fathun qarib. God help us in the upcoming victory. And now, here it says, عمل استاد محمد علی اصفهانی 1208. Why is it exceptional? Few khanjar blades carry the name of the makers, be it on the handle or be it on the blade. As a matter of fact, before I started my research 5 years ago, many Western researchers were saying that khanjar or khanjar daggers and blades are never signed. You see here, it's not true. Another thing which makes it exceptional is the date. The date is 1208 in Hijrah, which makes it 1794 to 95. This is within the reign of Agha Muhammad Khan Qajar, the founder of the Qajar period in Iran, the Iranian king. It means that it is exactly. So this is within the reign of him, because Agha Muhammad Khan Qajar reigned from 1789 to 1797, and this khanjar was made in 1794. Very beautiful. So it shows that, as I mentioned it before, we have khanjar blades also from Zand period. We have khanjar blades and daggers, the same style, made in the Afsharid period, from the Afsharid period, which are kept in the Military Museum of Tehran. We have also even earlier examples from Safavid period. So calling all these khanjars late Qajar, mid Qajar period is completely wrong. We have also a primer, Persian primer, made of walrus ivory here. You see that is a bull head or is a horned animal, right? Deer and different animals on it. We have also a very exceptional card. These type of cards which have, there are also Persian styles made of it, not only in Caucasus. So this is a Persian card, typical scabbard, typical handle. I've seen examples of that made in Isfahan, signed with Isfahani makers. Here is, as you can see it here. You see that the scabbard also has this beautiful design below the leather, which is with threads put on the wood, and then you cover it with the leather. You see that there is also a very beautiful Persian shamshir with the walrus ivory handle. Look at the beautiful kolahak and also the bolchak. The blade is made of patterned crucible steel. Another khanjar here. This khanjar is enameled. Enameling of khanjar blades, there are of two different styles. Shirazi style, which is the case here, with more reddish colors, and Isfahani style, which is more to the bluish type of colors. Very beautiful one, and the blade is made of patterned crucible steel. This one, as you can see, is surely on a copper base, as you see, copper alloy base. Some of them are on gold base, so and then enameled. Look how beautiful it is. And interestingly, the way of hanging it, it resembles a qameon qattare, because normally khanjars were tucked into the sash on the side of the body or in front, but this leather cord goes through it, and then it's hanging on the side of the body by a ladder to the sash or belt. It has also a beautiful Persian Iranian straight sword, and as you can see, it's made of patterned crucible steel. It's partially fullered and also gilded, gold overlaid in these areas. And the handle is chiseled and also silver overlaid. Look at the beautiful, beautiful blade. And the quillions of downward quillions. And as you can see it, they're in dragonets. It has also a beautiful Persian shields, this museum. And the chiseled helmet, kolahot, in floral design. Another Persian shamshir from these with the spatulated quillons in this museum. You can see it here. The handle is made of walrus ivory. Look at the beautiful patterned crucible steel of the blade. Interestingly, these ones also are Persian shamshir, but the hilt, they were re-hilted. These are not original hilts, but you can see it, Amal Asadullah Isfahani. It has the Bodur sign, and Sahibe means the owner, Sultan Sahib Qaran means the ruler, the Sultan of the owner of the time, which they used in the Qajar period. But you can see that this is an older one, so it's an older blade from Safavid period. Normally in Qajar period, they added their inscriptions to it. You can see it in my book, Arms and Armor from Iran. Another one is a chiseled Persian shield, and with its original cover. You can see it here. It can be removed, so you can, another shield here as well. You can see it here, right? Another shield here as well. So there are two different shields. You see, this one doesn't have the cover. Both of them are Persian shields. If you go to Persian Arms and Armor collection of the Chernihiv Regional Historical Museum in Chernihiv, Ukraine. You were there as well. Look at this beautiful mail armor, zere, with a Persian sapar shield with a kolahut. Very beautiful. It has a damogak, nasal. It has jopari and nazak on top of it. You can see it here also, the rings here. Look at the beautiful shield. Shield buckles here. Really beautiful. And the rings. Then we go to Lviv, Persian Arms and Armor collection of the Lviv Historical Museum in Lviv, Ukraine. This is the collection they have. You can see it here. A trident, typical trident. You have also different types of javelins and spears, and also an edged charine, as you can see it, 4 mirrors, a taskolah, a special type of helmet with jopari feathers, feather holders. Another one, div helmet, it's a Persian helmet in the style of div. This is chiseled surface here of a trident. You see that these are also javelins. This mizurka, which is put here, normally were used in Caucasus, but we have also examples which were used in Iran. Bazu band, as you can see it, and a copper shield. Most probably they were used in India, but examples in Iran they also existed. And there is a khanjar here, a chiseled surface made of crucible steel, both of them patterned crucible steel. Also the handle, we cannot see the blade, but definitely blade is also made of patterned crucible steel. So these were some Persian arms and armor from Ukrainian museums. Please subscribe to my channel, ask any questions you have, and thank you very much. And also we have a Patreon. You can become a patron member. Also can become a member of my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, leave comments and like, and thank you very much.